Got a big game this week. Got a real big game this week. Welcome to the show, Botrix. Glad to have you here. Oh man, I don't know about y'all, but I'm still reeling from last week. That was a rough one. I've read a lot of comments on the internet.com about how, it's okay to lose because we were playing a better team and we only lost by a little bit and we could have lost by a lot. And we played badly in the first half, but we fought hard in the second half and we made it close. And we were just one touchdown away. We were so close at the end. We got it in the end zone on the last play. It just didn't work out. Oh, they won the battle, but we're going to win the war. And I'm just sitting here like, can we just cool it with the loser talk for a little bit, please? It gets very frustrating because, well, I want to beat Green Bay. That's kind of the whole point of all of this. You play to win the game. You play to win the game. Isn't that right, NOAH FRIEDMAN?
Hello?
Hi.
You play to win the game.
You play to win the game.
Yeah.
You don't play to lose the game. Do you
Correct.
play to lose the game, NOAH FRIEDMAN?
Oh, no. See, this is why I hate delays, because when you said that question, it made it sound like I was agreeing with you in the affirmative that you do play to lose the game. You do not play to lose the game. You play to win the game.
Absolutely. And wait 1 second. I'm going to ask you a question.
Yeah.
What's your name?
Alexander Hamilton.
That's not exactly what I was going for, but I just wanted to see. Is there a delay?
A little bit, but not as much as in the past.
Okay, sounds good. And I'm gonna ask you something. Do you think that this next clip that I'm gonna play, it's a 3-second clip. Do you think he'd be right about this year?
The Bears are who we thought they were.
No.
No?
I don't think so, because you guys, especially on the Chicago Clubhouse Network, are very much like the most hardcore of the hardcore. And you set your expectations for yourself so low that when you are able to have the season that you've had so far, and like you said, make it a little bit competitive with Green Bay, of course, you want to win the game, of course. But the fact that this wasn't a blowout last week, right? Like, you guys
wasn't
were able to keep it pretty competitive. And obviously, if you're not a winner, you're the first loser. We get it. It's what we've been taught as kids. But listen, the Bears are definitely not who we thought they were going to be. And Ben Johnson's just done such a good job in his first year.
So I want to ask you, because you are obviously, you're more of an objective observer as a non-Bears fan. You are a Colts fan. Mm-hmm. This is our Colts. This is our team. Sorry,
we bleed blue. Except
God bless Seth, man. What a great fan he is.
Love Seth.
Yeah, shout out to Seth. If you don't know Seth, the Colts fan, look him up. He's a lot of fun. What was I gonna say? So, what separates you? Obviously, you remember the 2018 Bears, right?
The ones that had a really good defense.
We had a really good defense. We won 12 games, lost to the Eagles in the wild card round.
Oh, yes. Sorry. Yeah, we don't have to bring up the reason why.
Right. We don't need to bring up the reason why, but
yes,
I do want to bounce this question off of you, pun intended. So that was also Matt Nagy's first year coaching the Bears, and he was also considered an offensive innovator. And it was Mitch Trubisky's second year, and he was supposed to be this hotshot quarterback. Obviously, Caleb Williams has significantly more talent than Trubisky. But I want to ask, is what the Bears are doing this year, is this a flash in the pan like Nagy was? How do we know that this time it's different with Ben Johnson than it was with Matt Nagy?
I think it's different because of the guy on the sideline. I mean, I love Ben Johnson's post-game speeches, which are going absolutely viral right now when they end up winning and they have the – do you know the chant that he's been doing, like, by heart? Like the
– Yeah, good, better, best, never let it rest. till your good gets better and your better gets best. I love it. I think it's great.
Yeah. So
I don't know if
like
it's corny,
obviously like we we know each other from camp, and camp was like Chance Central, right? Everybody was motivated by Chance.
That would have gone so hard at Maccabi.
Well, yeah, of course we did, and you're looking at.
No, I'm saying that chant at Maccabi would have been so metal.
You're looking at a 2-time, runner-up in ping pong Maccabi, by the way.
That's true.
But yeah, still not over.
Four-time champ.
But my point I'm trying to make is like, you know how in baseball they call them the manager? They don't call them coach, right? Like,
right.
You're managing your players. And I think that's the stark difference between Nagy and Ben Johnson. Ben Johnson is a player's coach, right? I think when you probably think about what he's doing at the Chicago Bears facility when they're not on game days or anything, like he's probably saying hi to the lunch lady. He's probably saying hi to that security guard. He's saying hi to like everybody from Kevin Warren all the way down. And
yeah, he's a guy's guy.
Yeah, he's a guy's guy. Matt Nagy, just from complete observance and like 10,000 foot view, did not strike me as that. Like,
he also looks more like I do.
Sure. If you wanted to go that route. But the point I'm trying to make is like, you can be the best coach like a Bill Belichick, but if you're not like a human and a good guy, like that rubs off on your team pretty much from the start. And
absolutely,
to have that injector in Ben Johnson, who's a great X's and O's guy, right? He's so good at what he does, and I think he's so good at drawing up and cultivating plays. But the difference to me is he'll take Caleb aside if Caleb makes a dumb mistake, which he's still doing in year 2. Like, he's not perfect, but
no one is.
but he's a good manager of emotions and just what's up, man. Just being able to just inject life into this team. This team had no the defense is still not very good.
It's true. It's not. That's to me that's the big difference, right? For me, is Matt Nagy came in and he was he had a great defense in year 1.
Mm-hmm.
He had a great defense, and the Bears were winning games because of that great defense. And yeah, the trick plays were working here and there and whatnot, but it was most of the defense that carried. This year, it's actually Ben Johnson's offense that is doing most of the work. And yes, the defense has been okay. It's had its moments. We take the ball away pretty well and whatnot, but pass rush is still pretty weak. And I do think like that to me is the big difference. I really just I'm hoping that it's not just a flash in the pan of success, and that we could actually, string some wins together this year, hopefully make a deep playoff run, and then next year will be even better. But yeah, also another thing I want to add is I think just schematically, I like what Ben Johnson does, because Matt Nagy once said, like, I didn't come to Chicago to run the I formation, which I always thought was the stupidest thing ever, because you came to Chicago to win games. That's your goal, is to win a lot of football games. And he did some winning. He had some okay seasons and moments and whatnot. But, like, for me, Ben Johnson is here. I mean, yeah, Ben Johnson, he does run the I formation. And he runs a lot of play action. And he runs a lot of things that work. And he runs a lot of, like his game plan seemed to be more conducive towards sustainability and having success long term than anything that Matt Nagy's ever done. But I just think it's a worthy comparison, because last week had me spiraling a little bit, because that's a shitty way to lose. You know what I mean? What is it? Oh God, I don't want to see it. Get that away. Get it away from me.
I know. It's just one of the greatest moments in like internet history, though, because you talked about the internet at the top.
I cannot think about it. Can't think about it. Can't look at it. There's some moments that when they come on my screen, I have to skip the video, or I have to like turn away. I have to look away, because I don't like to relive that.
That's how I am too. Like I still have not watched the 2006 BCS championship game. Like I haven't watched it start to finish, or like anything between USC and Texas. Like
Did you not watch the game when it happened?
No. I watched it when it happened. So I was on a cruise ship, and Vince Young did his run to the end zone off the right side, and I threw a temper tantrum. So I was 11, or I was turning 11 that year.
Hey, man, I get it.
Yeah, I have not watched it since.
Look, when Aaron Rodgers beat the Bears to go to the playoffs in 2013, I threw a temper tantrum and I was 17. So I get it. You know,
Yeah.
we're all we all have our moments. I was pretty mad last week too, but you know, at least we're still alive. We're still in it. And yeah, I can't watch old highlights, but I am excited for the new highlights that are going to come. And hopefully we get some really good ones in a victory this Sunday against the Browns. Chicago Bears are playing the Browns in Chicago. The wind chill is going to be -20. We are 7.5-point favorites. What do you think is going to happen in this game, Noah?
It'd be very embarrassing if the Bears don't win this one and cover, frankly. I mean, 7.5.
Covering, I don't care. I think it's going to be hard. 7.5 in the -20 degrees that's a lot of points they're giving us.
You know what's going to happen. It's going to be a bunch of DeAndre Swift and Kyle Monungai.
Hell yeah, I love Kyle.
Run that ball, because especially with the ground probably essentially being concrete at that point because of how cold it's going to be.
Oh, it's going to be ugly.
I don't see either quarterback, especially considering Cleveland starting Shedeur Sanders. I don't see either quarterback going for more than 200 yards passing. Like,
I completely agree. How do you feel about Shedeur this year, by the way?
I love Shedeur. I don't think he's going to be that guy, like, long term or anything, because he's he's highly touted coming out of Colorado, Deion Sanders' son, whatever.
No, Anthony, we're not dogs. We're not giving up 6.5 at home against the Browns. I don't know where you're reading that.
The Browns don't have an offense. Their defense is spectacular. Myles Garrett is.
We're not 7-point underdogs against the Browns.
Myles Garrett is going to break the single season sack record. That's something that is going to be a big storyline that people are going to be watching. So we'll see if the Bears offensive line can protect Caleb. Should Caleb decide to drop back at any point, which I don't like that. I think, if anything, putting him in the shotgun for most of the game should be what they end up going with. And if they do want to run plays under center, hopefully it's handoffs and misdirections and playing it safe.
This is the team that just lost at home to the Titans because Tony Pollard ran for 160 yards. We should win this game. Hi, Robbo.
Hi, Robbo.
We should win this game. There's really no excuse for losing this game. Last week, Shedeur had over 360 yards on, 42 throws. Harold Fenton Jr., that dude's a beast. I like him. It's good tight end, rookie to rookie combination. Interesting tight end because he's not huge. He's like 6'3", which is generally pretty short for a tight end. But he also looks smaller because he wears 44, and that makes him look more like a fullback, even though, tight ends usually I associate them in the 80s. But yeah, that's someone we're going to have to look out for. Judkins, Ohio State, OH baby. Hope we hold him to -6 yards rushing. It's going to be a dogfight. No offense, Luna. So you think the key to the game for the Bears is what? Is run the hell out of the ball.
Run the ball, play zone coverage on defense. You don't need to. You can send 3. You can send 4. I'd be shocked if the Bears blitz even 30% of the time. I play it safe. See what your pass rush can do early on. The Browns have a pretty good offensive line. They're aging, but they're still pretty good. But that's obviously the key to importance.
Well, they're all injured. They're missing 4 of their 5 starters, and their 5th one is questionable.
So there you go.
Yeah.
I just gave you the game plan without even realizing what the Browns don't have. So
yeah, no, I get it. But that's the thing. I mean, they're coached decently on the offensive line. You don't have, if you have that many good offensive linemen, generally coaching does have something to do with them being able to protect and, run the ball decently well. But like as a team, they're a shit show. They're just such a shit show. This is a trap game, like the definition of a trap game, with Green Bay coming up on Saturday, not on Sunday, on Saturday the 20th. So we can't be overlooking the Browns, but at the same time, we can't really be putting ourselves in a position to, really, it's also a get-right game. It's a get-right game. You're good, Anthony. I don't blame you. I'm just letting you know. We're favored at home. Like, we are the favorites, and we deserve to be. We got to take care of business. But yeah, like really, it should be like a get-right game where the Bears win by 2 or 3 touchdowns. Hopefully, we're able to put in Bajent in the fourth quarter just because we have that much of a lead where there's no point in leaving Caleb out there. And yeah, I'm just hoping that we're able to make it easy. What do you think the final score is going to be, Noah?
I like 24-13. Sounds good. Maybe even 21-13.
In favor of my Chicago Bears?
Yeah, just take the under. I don't know what the spread is, but take the under. Like,
yeah, I'm thinking it's going to be like a 20-15 Chicago type game.
Yeah. See, so we're on the same wavelength.
I want some of what Robbo's having. Robbo's saying 74-3.
Ooh, that would be probably a record for points in a cold game. Yeah.
21-17 Bears. I hope it's not that close, man, but I'll take it.
I think that's pretty. Yeah, I mean, point differential wise, probably not going to be 4, but yeah, I like the Bears to cover. Also,
like, weather games are very conducive to some scoregami, so maybe we'll get a gami today. Maybe we'll get tomorrow. Maybe we'll get our 15-8.
15-11. Is 15-11 scoregami?
It is 15-11, 15-8, 14-8. There's still some spots along that 8-point column and the 11-point column, and the even 18-9 never happened. So, it's going to be cold and windy. Don't we know it, Amp? Don't we know it? Going to be a very ugly game, I have a feeling. And I just hope Caleb's up to the challenge because it's not. But, I feel like Ben Johnson, the kind of coach, like, they're not overlooking the Browns. Honestly, as a fan, I have the luxury of overlooking them. And I'm excited for that Green Bay Denver game because I want Denver to beat them on the scoreboard, and I want them to rough them up good. But you want to go through the games now with the win as well.
Yeah,
let's go through the games. Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna look around the rest of the league because believe it or not, this is not just a Chicago Bears show. I mean, yes, we lean Chicago Bears because it is Chicago Clubhouse Network, but we like to talk about the other teams too. Shocking win for Atlanta, huh?
Yeah, that was a great game on Thursday night. Excellent. I mean, Kirk Cousins willing his team to victory. Kyle Pitts, 3 touchdowns. I mean, he showed why he's the 4th overall pick, but it took him.
He's gonna get paid by someone. The Chiefs are gonna make him into a really good player.
Oh, goodness gracious! I hope not.
Hey, look, we're having a nice year off from the Chiefs. It's nice, but yeah, that was a great game. Also, elite uniform battle. The Falcons should wear those. Falcons should wear those full time. Bucks wear them just the right amount.
Oh, the creamsicles are chef's kiss.
So good, but only a few times a year.
Right.
That's my take. Speaking of uniforms, we got the purple going in to play the orange. Baltimore is favored by 2.5, despite what happened last time these two teams played in Baltimore, which was on Thanksgiving, where, the Ravens just absolutely destroyed them. The Bengals absolutely destroyed them.
Yeah, it's Joe Burrow's return.
So how do you feel about this one? I honestly I almost regretted picking the Bills last week. I thought the Bengals had a really good shot at winning it, but they don't have much of a defense. So what do you think? Bengals hosting the Ravens, both teams kind of not playing nearly as well as they want to. Baltimore 2.5-point favorites. What say you, Noah?
Yeah, the big story is Lamar. He didn't practice earlier this week. He's been questionable for probably the last 3 or 4 weeks.
He's been hurt all season.
His play is just completely turned. And a lot of the fundamentals that really made him better than just a running quarterback have gone away this season. It's been very surprising. I like Cincinnati. I like them in a good offensive slugfest. I don't know what the temperature and the weather conditions are going to be in Cincinnati compared to like Chicago. I still like the Bengals. They're finally getting right, and they could make a really good run. to close out the 2025 season. It would be really fun to see Joe Burrow back in the playoffs, especially having missed most of the season due to that injury. So I'll take Cincy 30-21.
Playoffs? Don't talk about it. Playoffs? You kidding me? Playoffs? I just hope we can win a game.
You
Playoffs.
cut it off.
Yeah, I cut it off at the end because I don't know. I just felt like it. But yeah, I agree with you that it would be really fun to see the Bengals in the playoffs, but I just don't see the Ravens getting swept by the Bengals. I think Lamar comes back, has a good game this week, and wins 20-17 in a very close game. Also, I did picks on my channel with Oren yesterday, just so we could have them documented. I hope I said the same thing. I don't remember all the scores, but I think I remember all the teams I picked. But hopefully I'm remaining consistent.
You can change your mind. It is a free country.
That is true. I can change my mind. It's been a whole last day. And speaking of changing my mind, I have changed my mind a little bit about the Kansas City Chiefs this year because, holy shit, they're losing games that they usually win. And they host the Chargers, and they're still favored by 4.5. And I still think they're going to win. Isn't that crazy? Talk me out of it, Noah.
I can't. And the reason I'm saying that is because Justin Herbert has a broken hand. And sure, It didn't really amount to much in the last game that the Chargers ended up playing in prime time. But
huge win against the Eagles for them.
Oh, yeah, big time. The Eagles just didn't look right. And we'll talk about them later in the show. I think with the Chargers, it's that 10 a.m. start going into Kansas City. And or I guess it would be 11 o'clock for them because it's Central Time. Anyway, it's really difficult for West Coast teams to go east as opposed to East Coast teams to go west. And going into still one of the most hostile environments in all of football at GEHA and Arrowhead. I like Kansas City's momentum, and they'll hopefully get some of their offensive linemen back for this start. Sunday Night Football, they dropped like flies, and they didn't look right, the Chiefs. But divisional opponent, you're playing with absolute desperation. You can't bet against Patrick Mahomes. I like the Chargers defense a lot. I still think Kansas City ends up eking one out 24-21.
Interesting. I got the Chiefs winning like 30-20. I think they're going to get a little more just because, I don't know. I just don't really know what the Chargers are going to do. I wish that the Chargers were the ones who brought back Phillip Rivers because that's a funner storyline in my opinion. But you know, I guess you can't really do that. I don't know. Harbaugh wouldn't. We'll get to your Colts, but yeah, I agree with a lot of what you said. Mainly about West Coast teams traveling to the East because that's hard. It's hard to win where it's colder for these warm weather or dome teams. And yeah, I mean, look, the Chiefs back against the wall. Patrick Mahomes is going to find a way to get it done. Kelsey's been he's been bad this year. Like he's had stats and stuff some weeks, but like he's just not who he once was. But I still think that against a backup quarterback at home, Andy Reid will find a way to get it done. And I think that they'll have room for error. I think it'll be like a 30-20 type thing. And yeah, I like the collapse of KC. It's not my favorite collapse out of all the collapses. I would much rather see Green Bay fall from glory because, man, it just feels like every year they're gonna do it. It feels like every year Green Bay is gonna be the team to win the Super Bowl, and that's really annoying.
You said that from the start too. I mean, you texted me week one. You're like, I cannot believe Green Bay is going to win the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I hate that. I think that. I hate it. It's my least favorite way to feel, but we'll get to them. There's another exciting game to talk about. This might be the game of the honestly, like, hopefully the Bears game, the Bears are winning by enough and the game gets boring enough to the point where I could just, chill out, relax, and put on this game because this game is exciting. The Browns are hosting. Sorry, not the Browns. I meant the Patriots.
Browns are playing the Bears, dude. We talked about this.
I know. I had that on the mind. The Patriots. Amp, I want you to clarify what you mean. That goes without saying about the Packers. I want you to clarify that. But Patriots hosting the Bills. Bills are 1-point favorites on the road. Drake May's been amazing this year.
Nice.
Yeah, he's an awesome quarterback. I said it when he was drafted. Like any other year, he would have been the number one pick. He definitely would have been the number one pick over Cam Ward. Caleb Williams was more special, so obviously Caleb was the number one pick, but he would have been the number one pick over Bryce Young. He would have been the number one pick over Walker, I think was who the Jaguars got, who's good, but like not memorable.
Trayvon Walker.
Trayvon Walker, yeah, good player.
Yeah, good player. Not the number one overall pick.
Like, I can't tell you anything about it. I mean, look, he's doing well. He's on a good team right now, but Drake May's an amazing quarterback. What do you think is going to happen in this game?
Patriots are on an all-time winning streak right now. I mean, this is the second longest win streak in franchise history, behind the 16-0 Patriots, who ended up going 18-1. Thank God.
That's great.
It's like, who's going to lose first? Is it going to be the Patriots or the Broncos? Because both teams have long winning streaks at the moment. Both are 11-2, I think.
If you're counting multi-season winning streaks, 2003 to 2004, I think they won like 21 games.
Yeah, this is big time, especially with Mike Vrabel coming in, another first-year coach it's between him and Ben Johnson for Coach of the Year right now. And I love the way that the Patriots have been able to completely reinvigorate their offense. Sure, bringing back Josh McDaniels to a familiar place is going to get you success, and he's been very successful in New England, as you can literally look at his rap sheet. But I want to pick the Bills. I want to pick them because divisional games matter, and you can throw out all the stats that you want, but at the end of the day, we just found out Haley Steinfeld's pregnant with Josh Allen's first child.
Baby bump.
Big freaking deal.
Baby bump. Play better when that happens.
Yeah, that's what I'm. See, this is why we're the best of friends. This is gonna be a slugfest. Like, this is like when the Patriots played the Dolphins before the Patriots became good again. So like 2021, 2022 Patriots playing the Dolphins, and it was like 17-14 every single time.
Yeah, so, it was always close for some reason.
Yeah, I like the Bills 17-14. I don't know why it's just speaking to me. It's just speaking to me.
I like that too, and I also like the Bills mainly because, to me, there's something about Josh Allen and December. They go really, really well together. Mm-hmm. There's something about it. It's like peanut butter and jelly and salt and vinegar, which not my favorite, but still pretty good. Sour cream and onion. No, yeah, you're picky, but
I'm very picky.
You are picky.
I'm not tomatoes picky though, but I'm picky.
I'm not tomatoes picky. I just don't like them raw. I like salsa, and I like tomato sauce and
ketchup.
Ketchup is fine. I don't like ketchup so much, but
That's
yeah, she's not my thing. But remind me to tell you after the show to tell you my theory about ketchup.
Great.
But yeah, I like the Bills to win.
Hi, Becca.
Becca, Noah says hello.
Hey.
I got the Bills to win by a field goal as well. I don't remember what I said on my last show, but I think 24-21 is what I probably ended up going with.
Okay.
Also, yeah, New England's defense definitely agreed. They have an institution over there and it works.
So underrated too, Anthony. Yeah.
But I still think Buffalo. Look, if the Bears don't do it this year, I'm all in for the Bills. I hope it's the Bills. Everyone wants to see Josh Allen win his Super Bowl. I'm just going to say that. And then we got Washington going into New Jersey to play the Giants. I don't want to talk about this game too much. I think Washington wins, but
even without Jaden Daniels?
Yeah, because the Giants don't have anyone.
They still have Jackson Dart.
They don't have your former classmate Cam Scattaboo.
Yeah.
Jackson Dart is still hurt, right?
I think he's on track to start.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
I still think Mariota gets it done.
It's fair. One of the most likable guys in the league. We talked about that.
I hope they lose, though, because I hate Washington. They're my second most hated team besides Green Bay.
Why is that?
Because they beat us in the playoffs in 86 and 87.
Mm-hmm.
And I haven't forgiven them for that, even though I wasn't even born. And because of what they did to us last year. And because they never beat Green Bay when I need them to. Except once. In 2022, I think.
Okay.
But
interesting.
Yeah,
I didn't know that about you. I didn't know that was your second least favorite.
Yeah, I mean, it's a new development. Also, I want Caleb to be better than Jaden Daniels after what happened last time. Yeah. And, hey, we watched the best game together this year. You and I. Remember?
Yeah, we did. That's true. Yeah, that was and
Yeah.
good revenge game too. I mean, shoot.
Great revenge game.
Woo.
I love that they were wearing the same uniforms as last time too. Those ugly black Steelers
Oh,
looking
the
uniforms.
worst.
Ugh, I hate
Who
teams
came up
shouldn't
with
wear
those?
black unless the only teams that I'm cool with like wearing their all blacks are either teams that are good or teams that like have it in their history, like the Saints or the Panthers. But like when teams like the Cardinals do it, what are we doing?
Or the New Zealand rugby team. They're known as the All Blacks.
The All Blacks, yeah. They have a they have a winning tradition.
That's an institution right there. Like
Yes, the definition.
Patriots and the New Zealand rugby team institution.
Yeah, no, honestly, there's a lot of parallels there for sure. But yeah, I won't dwell on this game. What do you think? You think the Giants or Washington? Who you got?
I'll take Washington just for experience, and New York Giants are just in a bit of disarray. 26-20 Washington. A closer one than I think.
Fair enough. It could be exciting. It could end up being exciting. Then we got 3 games. We got 3 games in a row where the spread is over 9. The first one, the Eagles are favored by 11 at home against the Las Vegas Raiders. The Eagles have to win this game and they have to cover.
Yeah. So
I was seeing 34-10 Eagles.
I was watching SportsCenter the other day. The Eagles are 0-6 this season when they're favored, which is crazy.
That's gonna change.
So this is where they buck that trend. And I like the Eagles to cover and beat the Raiders by double digits. It'll be like 27-16.
Wait, 0-6 because they're 8-5 this year.
No. When they're favored, I said.
Oh, so they're 0-6 against
they're
the spread.
0-6. Yeah, like when they're favored from the spread.
0-6 against the spread when they're favored. That makes sense.
Correct. Yes. Sorry. See, you know this way better than I do.
I know what you mean. Yeah.
I'm not a betting man, so
I'm not a betting man. Like I bet like I had one parlay a couple weeks ago that failed. Like I'm an every now and then responsible gambler, but
okay.
Good for you. But also I live in Vegas, so hey, 0-6, stay away. Nah, man. Look, I think the Eagles cover. I really do. I just can't see. I don't think Kenny Pickett's gonna ice them up. Hey, Luna. The Raiders.
Yeah.
The Raiders. New York Jets going into Jacksonville. Luna
has a really good opinion about this.
Now, Luna, that doesn't make sense. Luna, that doesn't make sense. Luna, that doesn't make sense.
Is somebody at the door?
So, okay, I'm going to try. No one's at the door. She's just loud. So what's going to happen is, okay, I'm going to translate what my dog said. My dog said that the Jag should bench Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah, no. Luna's really going off the rails here. This whole, easy does it. It's going off the rails. But
yeah, no, I know. Luna's losing her mind. But yeah, she's saying they should bench Trevor Lawrence. She's saying that the best quarterback in the history of NFL, in the history of the NFL, is Matt Barkley. She's just, she's really like, I don't know where she's getting these takes.
16-year-old Noah would agree with that.
Oh, I'm sure, yeah. USC man, but
yes.
But yeah, I got Jaguars are favored by 12 points to win. I think the Jets cover. I really do. The Jets have been good at covering until last week they laid an egg. But I think it's going to be a closer game than expected. I think like 27-20, Jags pull it out.
Okay. I for the sake of the Colts season, even though the Colts season is basically trashed, I want Jacksonville to lose, but I don't think they will. The Jets and the Giants are just fun teams. Like when I say they're fun teams, it doesn't mean that they're good. It just means that I like watching them play. Because you can talk about storylines, whether they're good or bad on the field. So,
absolutely.
I'll take if we're going by like actual like reality. I like the Jaguars to win like 34-19.
Okay, so you think they'll cover?
Yeah, I do.
I think it'll be a little closer than that. I don't know. I think the Jets have some moxie, but I do think the Jags do get it done.
Who's even playing quarterback for the Jets these days?
Shit, who is?
Because it's not Justin Fields, and
Justin Fields.
I think I think Tyrod Taylor.
Is it Brady Cook?
No, they started an undrafted rookie.
It's Brady Cook. It's Brady Cook.
Yeah. Is that the undrafted rookie dude?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
Let Brady cook.
Yeah, he's yikes.
But hey, he's starting in the NFL. Maybe he'll be their Mike White.
Oh, that was a fun time. I was still working at Fox, and I cut a Mike White highlight for one of the production elements we had in
Oh, that's
Thursday Night
fun.
Football. It was really fun.
But yeah, I'm not the biggest Brady Cook guy in the world. Like, I don't think he's going to light the world on fire.
Did
But
you know who he was
I do
before
think,
last week? Probably not.
was you?
Did you know who he was before last week? I don't think you did.
I had a vague memory of him from Missouri.
Oh, okay, all right.
But yeah, I think they win. I mean, I think they cover but lose. I think the Jags are. I don't know. I think Liam Cohen is closer to Matt Nagy than Ben Johnson is, turning things around for the Jags. But like, I still don't really buy them for whatever reason. Mainly because they're the Jags, but also because I don't know. Maybe I don't have a good reason.
No Travis Hunter.
Yeah, no Travis Hunter is one thing, but also like I don't know. I just don't buy him. I just don't buy the Jags. But they'll win this game for sure. And staying within the division, Houston hosts Arizona, the DeAndre Hopkins J.J. Watt Bowl, and the Matt Leinart Bowl.
Deep cut.
Shout out, Big Matt. I think this will be a blowout. I mean, I think the Houston defense is crazy. I'm thinking like a 31-17 Houston win. What do you think?
Yeah, I like Jacoby Brissett under center for the Cardinals, and I think they can get to 17 or maybe even 20 points. But yeah, Houston with CJ Stroud coming back, they looked really good the other night, and they're the hottest team, arguably, besides the Patriots and the Broncos. So
yeah,
I like Houston to win this one, and I think they'll probably put up 35, and then the Cardinals put up 20.
Also, Arizona's a depressing watch, man. It's like us last year. They've lost so many close games, and they're just not that fun.
They just didn't get the Jonathan Gannon coaching hire right, I don't think. I mean, you're supposed to
I never was a big fan of that hire either. But hey, Crooked, welcome to the show. Glad you're here.
What up, Crooked?
You got here in time you mentioned the Broncos being super hot, and they're going to be at home facing Green Bay. Green Bay is favored on the road against the Denver Broncos.
Yeah, best defense that Green Bay is going to face this season, arguably. The Broncos defense has it, and like they're like the Patriots. Like I don't know anyone on the Broncos defense besides Patrick Surtain. Like, do you?
Nick Bonito.
Oh, I do like Nick Bonito. Yeah,
he's awesome.
But like that's just a very cohesive unit, and
they play as a team. They're really
I don't
good.
know. The Packers just produce magic in like the most voodoo type way.
Don't I fucking know it?
Yeah, so I think this one will be low scoring. I like the under in this one. I don't know what the spread is, but I like the under.
It's 2.5. Oh, I don't know what the over-under is.
2.5 for the Packers on the road.
Yeah, 2.5 in favor of the Packers.
Give me the Broncos then. Yeah, give me the
Broncos
by 3. Give me the Broncos.
The Packers are favored to win.
Oh yeah, no, then yeah, give me the Broncos to win by 3 then.
Oh, okay, I like it. Hey, I hope you're right.
So
I think Green Bay is just
23-20 Broncos.
I don't think I'm ever gonna pick against Green Bay ever because I just can't. Like they're gonna fucking win. Like they win every fucking game that matters. Until they don't, and that's always my biggest day of the year. But like, yeah, I think Denver takes care. I mean, I think Packers go into Denver and take care of business. Close game, like a 23-21 type ordeal. But yeah, I think that the Packers are going to piss a lot of us off. And hopefully I am wrong about that. Let's go Broncos. Blue and orange, baby. Rep those colors well.
The orange crush uniforms, they just need to go to full-time.
I completely agreed, 100%. And they've worn them a lot more this year.
They're so
blue,
good.
The light blue helmets with the D.
Oh with the God. D, or even the ones that have the horse on them, too, the Bronco on them too. Like
yeah, those are okay, but like I mean, for me, the D is the best.
It's good.
Pause. But yeah. But okay, so I'm with you. And I mean, no, I'm rooting with you. I'm not with you. But I hope you're right. But I do think the Packers win.
Okay. Be a big game though.
Another huge game is the Rams hosting the Lions in LA. Matt Stafford against his former team, always a fun one. Look, I think the Rams, like they rebounded strong against Arizona last week after their debacle against the Panthers. I think they're going to beat Detroit. I really do.
Yeah, I agree.
Funny guy.
Nice, Crooked.
No cock like horse cock, baby.
Yeah. So I like the Rams in this one also. I would say if this was last year's Lions, I'd probably pick last year's Lions over this year's Rams, like at this point in the season, which is a very hot take, I know. But Puka Nacua is going to go off in this one. I would only know this because I just looked this up before we went on the show, but the Lions secondary is giving up the second most fantasy points to wide receivers this season, and Puka is the top wide receiver scorer in fantasy football right now.
He's awesome.
Him and Matthew Stafford just have this connection that is just so unparalleled. And people thought Matthew Stafford was dead before the season. Like,
Lorenzo,
actually,
what's up, my friend?
But I like the Rams in this one. Protect that Rams house. Their public address announcer is my former neighbor.
Nice.
Good dude, Sam Lagana.
Shout out to Sam Lagana.
Yeah, shout out him. This
Wasn't
one's going to be
your neighbor.
He was like it was like down the street, so like make 3 turns in the neighborhood. And he was
R.I.P. Mamba.
Yeah. I like the Rams to win this one. Let's say like 45-37. Like something really fun.
45-37. And I'm excited for the opportunity to root for the Rams, my hometown team.
Yeah.
I'd love to see him get it done against the Lions. Just try to bury the line. Like, we have a good chance to not to put the Lions away, but to, just establish some distance between us by beating the Browns and then letting the Rams, take care of business against Detroit.
Also, Jared Goff playing his former team too. Which
Wednesday night fantasy show. I'll look into it. I think there's a good chance we could do that.
Wednesday night. I can probably make that happen if not too late.
We'll talk. But yeah, I'm definitely down for that, Crooked. That should be a lot of fun. But yeah, so you're taking the Rams. You said you're taking the Rams too?
I'm taking the Rams 45-37.
45-37. So you got a lot of scoring. I think so too. I think there'll be a lot of scoring. I think like 34-24, but maybe
Jahmyr Gibbs is awesome. The Detroit running game's really good. Obviously, Amon-Ra St. Brown going back
Montgomery.
to his hometown as well. He didn't play too far from SoFi at USC and also down in Orange County. So it'll be fun.
Yeah, no, it should be a really fun game. And, I do love I hate the Lions, but I do love watching that running game. I love Gibbs and I love Montgomery too. Obviously,
I think you told me that David Montgomery is the best post Walter Payton running back the Bears have ever had. Did you tell me that? Is that true?
I did.
Yeah. I think that's probably the right take.
That's funny. But yeah, we'll make it happen. We'll make it happen. Yeah, look, I love David Montgomery. I think he runs in a way that is more similar to Walter Payton than anyone I've seen. And I know that's high praise. And I'm not saying he's as good as Walter Payton because he's not. No one's as good as Walter Payton. But his style of running, the way he does like his high step and the way he, just like embraces contact is like he just runs like a menace. And I love him for that. Yeah, I also love the way Kyle Monangai runs. He's my new he's my new Montgomery. Hell, even JB always calls him David. When he talks about him, just by mistake, he says David Monangai because he's thinking Montgomery. You think it's going to be a low-scoring game for the Rams and the Lions? Okay, take the under then, by all means.
All right, Lorenzo. Good.
Unless you're talking about the Bears 18-13 against the Browns, in which case, yeah, I agree. I actually have 20-15, a 5-point game. So, but yeah, I do think the Rams win. I think they take care of business. And then they got a big game on Thursday night, the Rams do against the Seahawks, which determines first place in the NFC, assuming the Seahawks win, which they should against Phillip Rivers and the Colts, but we'll get there. Thank you. Thank you so much, Rebecca. Warm jeans on my head from the dryer. Let's talk briefly about Carolina. Oh, actually, you know what? No, Carolina's really good. They've earned my respect, I'm going to say.
Shout out LA native Dave Canales, baby.
Yeah.
Arts in California.
So we got the Panthers going into New Orleans. Last time, I believe they lost to the Saints. But, yeah, look, the Panthers, their last game, they shockingly beat the Rams. They beat the Packers this year. But then like, they'll lose games to the Bills by 40. Or they'll lose to the Patriots by, like, 30. So they've just been very up and down. Kind of a hard schedule all season for them. But, yeah, going in to play the Saints should be, the Saints are bad, but, like, they're not, like, the worst kind of bad. I think Tyler Shuck's been okay.
Yeah.
Look, I've liked Monangai since day one. I mean, I didn't think he was going to be like a Hall of Famer or anything. I still don't, but like, I've always thought he'd be the running back. But anyway, go ahead. No, sorry, I cut you off.
No, I'm going back to Saints Panthers. This would be, if the Panthers win, they would be division leaders for the first time this late in the season since 2017, during the Cameron Newton days. So that'd be a pretty big deal. Saints defense is always solid. Doesn't matter who's coaching them. DeMario Davis, as long as he's there, always knows how to get his guys ready. And yeah, again, just going back to the whole divisional aspect of things, like it'll be a big deal for Carolina to get this win on the road and like eke this one out.
Agreed.
I don't think they'll use Bryce Young much in terms of the passing game. I think we'll have to rely on Rico Dowdle and Chuba Hubbard a lot in the backfield.
I thought you said Ringo Dowdle, which I like, but
yeah, I mean, dude's had a great year.
I thought you said Ringo Dowdle, but yeah, no, Dowdle's been awesome. He's been awesome.
Yeah, and I think he's been good. I like Carolina to win this one. I think it'll be another pretty low scoring one. Let's go 20-19. Just make it fun.
Yeah, something like a 21-18 type deal. I agree.
Yeah.
Panthers are in playoff mode. Can't really afford. Well, they can afford to lose a little bit because they're going to win. It's either them or the Bucs to win the division, and the Bucs.
Yeah, exactly. The division's in play, so as long as and
it's
Atlanta
either them or the Bucs.
Atlanta gives them that chance now. So yeah, absolutely.
I believe they play the Bucs. Yeah, they play the Bucs twice to wrap up the season.
Mm-hmm.
And the Seahawks, by the way, like they need to win this one. This I'm going to say is a I'm not going to call it a must win for the Panthers, but I'm going to call it a can't lose for the Panthers. Saints are too wishy-washy. I wouldn't even say that. I think the Saints are just bad, but they'll put up a fight against their division opponent.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And Tyler Shutt's only going to get better.
Agreed. Then we have another game that should be a blowout. We got San Francisco hosting the Titans. Titans coming off their biggest win of the season. Their only other win of the season, their second win of the year against the Browns in Cleveland. Ran the ball very well. Tony Pollard had a great game. I don't see them repeating that success against the Niners, and I think the Niners, with McCaffrey coming back, I think they win by like 21 points, like a 34-13. What say you?
Yeah, I don't like Cam Ward against Robert Saleh. I think that's just a disaster waiting to happen for Tennessee. Robert Saleh's probably been mouth-watering over this matchup all week long. I had a really tough decision to make in fantasy football playoffs in one of my leagues. I picked up San Francisco's defense. I picked up Chicago's defense. I'm starting Chicago's defense this weekend.
Oh, man, hope we do you proud. Hope you score 40 points with our defense.
Yeah, exactly. So, but I like San Francisco in this one too. What'd you say, 34-13? Yeah, I like similar lines here. I think George Kittle has a big game. I think Juwan Jennings has a big game, not just because they're both on my team. Let's say, like 35-16. Something like that.
I like it a lot. And yeah, I agree. Like not the best game of the weekend, but should be a good win for the Niners. Yeah. Then we got your team in a game that 4 weeks ago would have been the game of the year. Now it's y'all are favored, or y'all are underdogs by 13.5 points. Phillip Rivers is starting.
Do you have a clip? Because
which one?
I might need to decompress after this.
Here, I got you.
Dog.
Okay.
Come on, man.
Is that how you're feeling?
That's pretty good. Yeah, like I always talk to my friends about how Brock Purdy's a system quarterback in San Francisco. Like he's really good in the Shanahan system. Take him out of San Francisco, he'd probably be terrible. This is what the Colts decided to do. They brought in Phillip Rivers, who was a high school football coach, coaching his son Gunner's football team. Gunner, by the way, is Gunner's one of Phillip Rivers' 10 kids, right?
Yeah.
And I think his oldest kid is older than Tyler Warren, who he's going to be throwing passes to. And also he's a grandpa. Yeah. Like, I get what the Colts brass was trying to do, because why wouldn't you just bring in somebody like on short notice, on a Monday night to work him out, and then sign to the practice squad Tuesday, have him ramp up, and then officially sign him yesterday, and start him yesterday. it's not going to be fun.
Yeah.
I almost went to this game because I live in Portland now, and
Oh, yeah. You should have gone. That would have been fun. Oh,
I was
well.
looking into it. My girlfriend has a huge opportunity that she'd like me to help out with at a craft fair tomorrow, and so I'm going to do that instead, and I'm going to watch on my phone. So I'd much rather be there for her in that moment than go up to Seattle and watch the Colts get spanked by however much. The Seahawks defense, by the way, they're not Legion of Boom, but they are top 4 in sacks in the league, and they're also the number 1 pressured defense in the league. And with Mike McDonald, you're always going to get that type of defense wherever he is. And it's more so like, will the Colts end up having more turnovers than points? I don't think it's going to be that bad because obviously Jonathan Taylor is a Pro Bowler and he's going to be an All-Pro this year again. And they'll rely on him, but the offense will probably be really monotonous and really one-dimensional, because it wouldn't surprise me if Phillip Rivers gets any pass out in the entire game more quickly than like 3 or 4 seconds.
You know what they should do? They should do a reverse Philly special pass to Phillip Rivers. Philly special.
Yeah.
Phillip special, the first play of the game.
Like Tyler Warren might get 5 to 10 snaps at quarterback. Wouldn't surprise me.
Would not surprise me at all. Would not surprise me at all.
If you want the nuts and bolts, Seattle 31, Indianapolis 14.
Yeah, I'm kind of thinking the same thing. Although, like, if Seattle wins, if Seattle wears their royal blue uniforms with the silver helmets, they're beating you guys like 56-0.
Yeah,
But if they wear their regular uniforms, it's going to be close. It's going to be like 38-20, something like that.
Good luck. It'll be a fun storyline. Phillip Rivers at 44 years old, which, by the way, you know, the minute he gets in that game, his Hall of Fame clock resets. He was a semifinalist for the next year's class.
Yeah, no, I know. But also now he gets more health care, I believe, for the next 5 years too. So
he doesn't need it. He's made so much money.
Yeah, but dude, he's got 10 kids.
Okay.
That's so many kids. You know, that's a lot.
Instead of the Colts offensive personnel, it should just be Phillip Rivers, 10 kids, and him out there.
No, honestly. No, that's so real.
Yeah.
But yeah, should be fun. Are the Colts going to make the playoffs? Y'all started so high.
No. The Texans are too good now.
Texans are really good. Jags could make it.
Now. And as long as Anthony Richardson's still on IR and Daniel Jones up for the year, it's not going to happen. Also, Charvarius Ward's on IR now, and he's been one of the good defensive backs that they brought in from Kansas City and San Francisco. And it's all coming apart too fast. And I had high hopes about week 5 or week 6, and it's just.
But hey, next year 2 for Danny Dimes in the system. Who knows? Who knows?
Good draft
anyway.
picks. I'll take good draft.
We'll move
picks.
on.
Never mind. They trade for Sauce Gardner. They don't have a first-round draft.
Oh
pick
no! Jets fans finally have something to cheer about.
Oh, cheers.
Yeah, cheers to the Jets and whatever. All right, well, look, let's move on to Dallas. They're favored by 6 against number 9 in the Vikings. Is McCarthy healthy? Is he playing?
Yes.
Okay. I think Dallas wins. I think Matt Eberflus is going to do okay against McCarthy-led defense. Led offense, whatever. And, the Dallas offense is really good, especially at home. I don't think Dallas is going to make the playoffs this year, but I do think they're going to win this game. I really do.
Dallas is one of those fun teams. Like I told you, the Giants and Jets are fun, but like Dallas is actually fun. Like
Dallas is fun. Dallas is really fun.
The best. They have one of the top 1-2 punches in terms of wide receivers with George Pickens and CeeDee Lamb. It's fun.
CeeDee Lamb healthy?
I believe both of them are still healthy.
Okay, good. Because I think CD left the last game early. But no, he's playing. Okay, good.
Yeah,
good for him.
They should both be playing.
You have him beating the Vikings, you think?
I do. I think this is the one year where Minnesota really just punted in terms of like thinking that JJ McCarthy was going to be it, and he's not it.
Not yet.
He had a really good career at Michigan, but Michigan's defense really was what propelled them to like national championship.
Michigan's a lot going on there.
I don't want to keep mentioning Michigan in an Ohio State household, but
there's a lot going on over there at that school up north.
The state of Michigan's FBS teams, besides the MAC, those 2 teams, the Michigan State, are just disastrous right now. I like Dallas.
That was hilarious.
I like Dallas in this one. I like them to win in a pretty good offensive shoot. Let's say 28-20. Dallas over mini.
28-20. I think I might have been saying the same. What was I thinking? I was thinking like 28-17, something like that. Like 28. Or no, you know what? Aubrey gets a field goal. Let's say 31-17.
I love Brandon Aubrey. My favorite kicker.
He's such a weapon. I might pick him 10th over. I might pick him with 10th overall next year.
Good luck.
In fantasy. Seriously. Dude, you get to midfield, you get a field goal.
Yeah, that's true.
You get a touchback, 15 yards, you get a field goal.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
It's like
anyway,
it's like a baseball
very
player.
Interesting. What?
It's like a baseball player who ends up getting on first, then stealing second, stealing third, and then scoring on a single. Like,
so he's Ricky
Brandon
Henderson.
Aubrey generates offense that way.
He's Ricky Henderson.
He's Ricky Henderson.
He is Ricky Henderson. I love that comp. Miami going to Pittsburgh, Monday Night Football. This could be a fun game. Pittsburgh is favored by 3.5.
Mm-hmm.
Oren had Miami winning. I got Pittsburgh winning.
I got Pittsburgh winning too. Tua in cold weather it's not good.
Yeah, I agree.
Devon Achane got roughed up in the last game, and he's questionable to play. I think he's going to. I would love for Miami to get that run game going with him because he's been really good all year, and he's also on my fantasy team.
I got Pittsburgh barely covering.
What's the spread?
3.5. I got
3.5. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I like Pittsburgh by a touchdown. Yeah, I like Pittsburgh like 17-10.
I could see it. I got him like 24-20.
Yeah.
I think the McDaniel might have some tricks up his sleeve. Some tricks up his sleeve.
I'm glad they kept him. Like, I know that they got rid of their general manager.
I love Mike McDaniel.
But they kept Mike. I think that was the right move, and hopefully they can hire a manager.
They need a new quarterback.
Yeah.
I've been a Tua hater. I don't believe in Tua. They need to move on.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Kirk Cousins to the Dolphins. Phillip Rivers to the Dolphins. Eli Manning to the Dolphins.
All these guys can just retire in Boca after they're done.
Yeah, no, for real. Oh my God. Hell, Big Ben should come back. Just kidding. That was fun, man. We went through all the games.
We did.
And I do want to leave my audience with a little bit of Bears talk. Last thing I want to say is just go 1-0 against Cleveland.
Yeah.
1-0 against Cleveland, then we could talk about Green Bay. But right now, the only team on our schedule to worry about is Cleveland. Let's beat the Browns. Good, better, best. Get that 10th win, and then we go from there. Do you have anything you'd like to add?
Just like you said, it's a trap game. Obviously, it's really worrisome if you are struggling against the Browns. But the Browns have a legit defense. Like, they've won 3 games this year, right? Like, their defense is top 10. So I'd be worried about it if I was the Bears. Pound that ball. Pound that rock. Don't do anything stupid. Don't do anything cute. Just
run the damn ball.
Rely on what you know.
Run the damn ball. Win the game. Pound it. Anyway, this has been fun, Noah. On behalf of Noah Friedman, I am Easy. This has been Easy Does It. Thank you for tuning in. It is now time for you to go home.
You're still here. It's over. Go home.
Good night, Indonesia.
This has been a Chicago Clubhouse Network production.